There's no empathy appeal to the unborn infant because we don't have the capacity or ability to know what the unborn infant feels. So I'm going to play two clips back to back. They're a few minutes apart, but she's going to say this, and then her actual response to the clip takes about 2 minutes to get to. So I'll play two back to back. Here you go.
View that enrages Allie Stuckey, the author of Toxic Empathy, who styles herself as a voice for Christian women, has more than 1 million followers on social media, and between lifestyle pitter-patter and her demonization of IVF treatments, she warns women not to listen to their soft hearts. This commissar of MAGA morality targets other evangelicals whose empathy, she warns, has left them open to manipulation. Maybe they recognize the humanity of an undocumented immigrant family and decide that mass deportation has gone too far. Or they make space in their heart for a young rape survivor forced to carry a pregnancy to term and start questioning the wisdom and morality of total abortion bans. It's all toxic to Stuckey.
Okay, and this is basically her response to that claim in Hillary's article.
It's representing toxic empathy, of course. So we should just break that down for a second, because she actually gives me really good examples of what that is. You should recognize the humanity of illegal immigrants. They are image bearers of God, just like the baby in the womb, might I add. But their humanity does not justify failing to enforce our completely valid immigration laws. You should make space in your heart for rape survivors. But this should not lead you to justify killing a baby who is not guilty of anything. Like, if we want to talk about the death penalty in a rape situation, let's give the death penalty to the rapist, not to the baby. Hillary Rodham Clinton believes that babies should receive the death penalty for a crime that someone else committed. And then she would like to turn around and preach to us about morality and dignity.
Okay, so I think that is spot on.
100%.
If I could drop this mic, I would.
100% agree.
Yeah. So I think she hits the nail on the head when, the audacity to bring up abortion.
Right.
See, you just have no compassion for that woman who was raped and now she has to carry this child to term. How dare you?
Yeah.
And it's like, no. How dare you? Yes, of course It's tragic. Of course it's traumatic for the woman to carry that baby to term. No one's saying it's not.
Right. And we should help that girl.
Yes. And that baby should be put up for adoption. Or I know of a few people who were raised, like their mothers conceived them in rape and their mothers raised them.
Right.
And I'll tell you what, talk about heaping burning coals on an evildoer. Raising your rapist child to be a better person than the rapist could ever even imagine being is like saying, Joseph's brothers selling him into slavery and him becoming second in charge to Pharaoh. What you intended for evil, God used for good. To say, well, no, it would have been better if you just murdered the baby.
Right. Yeah. The wrong human is getting the death penalty there.
Yes.
If anybody deserves the death penalty, it's the rapist, not the baby.
Yes. And the appeal to empathy is there's no empathy appeal to the unborn infant because we don't have the capacity or ability to know what the unborn infant feels, right? It's impossible for us to put ourselves in the emotional state of an unborn child. We can't do it.
Yeah.
It's impossible. We can put ourselves in the emotional state of a rape victim. And so this appeal to empathy, the reason it's toxic is because in this scenario, your justice meter is completely swung towards the only person you can identify with in the scenario rather than the objective reality and morality of the situation.
Yeah, I was talking with a woman who's pro-choice not too long ago. And it was all, I was just trying to make a logical case that appealed to scientific data. I used that SLED test, the SLED. Have you seen that? Where you appeal to size, level of development, environment. What's the D? I can't think of the D now.
Degree of dependency.
Dependency, that's it. Thank you. So I'm the one appealing to logic. I'm the one appealing to science. And it was all empathy with her. And finally, and she saw all of my points and she granted all of my points. And then she said, but you've got to think about the girl who's going to have stretch marks. And I said, so you're putting stretch marks for you trump the life of a human? You're willing to kill another human being because of stretch marks? And she goes, but that you got to, I mean, she was just feeling so badly for that hypothetical girl who would have the stretch marks. So I think that's the toxic empathy. It keeps you from thinking clearly about a life and death situation.
And I think that's what Allie is pointing out. And ironically, it is Hillary who doesn't realize she's making the point right for her, right in that article.
Mhm.
She's making the point
Right.
right there. I remember seeing a video of, I think it's Abolitionist Rising. They're a pro-life group or an abolitionist group. They probably don't like being called pro-life. There's a whole, anyway. This guy went around and was saying, hey, to college students, hey, people are ripping puppies from the mother's womb and killing them before they are born. You want to sign this petition?
Mhm.
Oh yeah, that's horrible. They'll sign the petition. Same people, same couple that they talk to. The next one they go, oh, we find out that they're doing this to human children too. Would you sign the petition for? And they wouldn't sign the petition.
Yeah.
It goes to show that it's not about actually the morality. It's about the empathy.
Mhm.
Right? It's
Yeah.
about that empathy, and you have to cut through the empathy in order to get somebody to finally come out on the other side to see justice for what it really is in those situations.
That's right. That's right.
Hey, don't click out yet. Seriously, if you like this little snippet, you're gonna love the full episode. It's linked right there in the description. Go watch it when you're done here, or tap on one of these video recommendations for more stuff like this. If you're enjoying the content, a like and subscribe would mean the world, and it doesn't cost you anything. It helps us out a ton. Drop a comment too. Tell us what you thought. Thanks for hanging out. We'll catch you in the full vid.